Hi you guys, it's Kiana once again today, coming at you, starting our meal, our turkey meal. Yes, it's Thanksgiving in October, obviously, as one of my viewers has said. But right now I'm just breaking up the bread that I toasted for our homemade stuffing. For this, you're going to toast about, I did almost 2 loaves. Yeah, because we stuff eaters for real. I stuffed my turkey and I also put it all around the entire turkey in the big disposable pans. So you're going to toast approximately about 2 loaves of bread. Then I'm going to show you guys what to put in to your stuffing mixture. What we do is we actually add sausage, and I'm going to use the Tennessee Pride hot sausage as well as one mild sausage as well. So we're going to just fry that up. I'll be frying that up in a minute in this pan. We also use cream of mushroom soup and chicken broth. So that's how we fix our stuff. And of course, you're going to season it too, but I'll show you guys all that. I'm just telling you the ingredients. The Trinity, which is the technical term for the celery and onion mixture, we're going to definitely include that. And you're going to saute that when you, either during the process of fixing the sausage, which is actually better because it saves time, or you can just do it after or before. It doesn't really matter. But so all the ingredients you're going to need is for the stuffing is 2 loaves of bread. Toast those. I know a lot of people do the shortcut with the stove top, and you can do that, but I'm telling you how you can make homemade stuff and it tastes like 5 times better than stovetop will ever taste. So you're going to need the 2 loaves of bread toasted. You're going to need 2 rolls of sausage. You're going to need your Trinity, which is your celery and onion mixture. You're going to need cream of mushroom soup, and you're going to probably need a couple of cans of that, or for the amount of fixing, you could probably do 1 family size can, and then maybe 1 small can. That, and also some chicken broth, or whatever broth you have, but don't let it be beef, just chicken broth or something like that. And that's it. You're going to use your seasonings to taste. And that's about it, but it's going to taste delicious, y'all. So everybody love my stuffing. So you hear Nanny in the background like, yeah. It's about 8 something in the morning. I've been up since 7 doing this because I had to toast this bread. I had to clean my turkey. I had to pull the skin carefully back on my turkey because that's how I actually pull the skin back. What you're going to do is you're going to pull it back a little bit, and it's going to lift up, and then you're going to slide your hand underneath just like this in this motion. And what this does, and then if you do your fingers like that, what this does is it allows it not to tear, but yet you're lifting the membrane from the skin of the turkey breast. Okay, reason why you're going to lift that up is because instead of putting your rub on top, it's better to put it underneath because it penetrates the turkey meat. Okay, and it keeps it extra tender and extra flavoring. We're going to put a butter and sage rub underneath of the skin. We're also going to add some seasonings underneath, and then we're going to season the top as well. Now what you're going to do is I always flip my bird over because I season that as well. And also you're going to rub some seasoning inside of your turkey before you place your stuff in there. Okay, so we'll be doing that together. I'm going to try to do this in increments and stages. Example, macaroni and cheese video, stuffing video, turkey seasoning and rub video. The reason why I'll do that is because some of you don't need help with some of these items. And then some of you just want to do everything, and I hope that's what you do because that's what I did. But just because I'm interested in how people do things, and A little bit of I'm nosy, whatever. So I'm going to do it in increments as much as possible. If I think it's going to be a short video, I may just incorporate two. Two videos into one, meaning like greens and macaroni and cheese or whatever like that. Right now, about my greens, I've washed my greens thoroughly. They are clean. You're going to make sure you wash those greens about 2 or 4 times. You can do so. It's easy to do so in a big, huge bowl if you have a medium or small amount. But if you have a large amount, such as like I did, you're going to make sure your sink is extremely clean, and then you're going to place your greens in there. Place your greens in there before you soak your turkey and wash that, because just to make sure you don't contaminate anything like that. So I actually washed my greens last night. They are all done and ready to go as far as to be cooked. My turkey is in there right now in the cold water and the zinc, waiting for that rub and that seasoning that I'm about to put on that bad boy. Right now I have a pot boiling with some smoked neck bones in it, some seasonings, and the seasonings I used were a little bit of red pepper, a little bit of seasoned salt, a little bit of accent, and that's just preparing to be the, as Miss Tina say, the pot liquor for my greens. So the greens are going to cook down, but this is the amount I have. This is the amount of greens I have. But they are going to cook down. So sorry you guys. That's going to cook down, but that's the amount of greens I have. That should make a pot of greens, a good sized pot. What else? So that's the bubbling you hear in the background. That's the smoked neck bones. And I use smoked neck bones as well as I use a smoked, I use 2 smoked neck bones. I use a pack of smoked neck bones and about 2 smoked turkey legs. I just like the combination. I also like the fact that the meat falls off the bone, so you have bits of meat throughout the grains. That's always a good thing. And then we're going to throw some bacon grease up in there. You know how we do it. So, and if you don't know, you're going to know today. So we're fixing the grains. I already have the bowl of noodles ready for my macaroni and cheese. As far as the macaroni and cheese, we're going to need some milk and heavy cream. That's my secret. I use not just milk, because most people just use milk. I use heavy cream and milk, and I use 3 different cheeses. And I use the block cheese. Right now I'm just doing the sausage right now, putting it in the pan. I use block cheese because I like it, because first of all it's old school, because that's what old school people use, block cheese. They don't use shredded. Now you can shred it on top of whatever, but old school people, if you notice, they use block cheese because they want that big block of macaroni and cheese. They don't want that. They don't want the kind you scoop out. They want the kind you gotta cut out. You gotta cut it in blocks. But yeah, I use mild cheddar cheese and medium cheddar cheese as well. And you're gonna use these kind. I have 3. So we got that, and I always keep shredded cheese, huge pack of from BJ's. So if we need more cheese, we can use it. So we don't have to worry about that. Because I put a little bit of shredded usually on top. But you're going to use your heavy cream, your milk, your seasonings to taste, your noodles, of course, and then we're going to top it with some shredded cheese and some paprika. And that's down home macaroni and cheese. What else? Oh, we're making, I didn't tell you guys last night, but we're making fried apples as well. And I don't know, many of you, probably your grandmothers used to fix this, because I know mine did. They're not baked, they're fried apples. So we're going to fix that. I'm going to fix that on camera with you guys. And just in case you don't know what apples to use, people that's not cooks really, they use any apple. But old school people use Granny Smith apples. And in case you don't know what it looks like, many of you do, but this is for people that don't know. Granny Smith apples are like this. Okay? And it says, if you can see on the side, it says Granny Smith. Okay, so these are the apples we're going to use. Just rinse those off. I have 6 apples, but there's 6 large apples. So it's approximately, if you do small apples, it'll probably be equivalent to about 9. Okay, so we're going to do the fried apples, the macaroni and cheese, the homemade stuffing, homemade greens, fresh greens, and I think that's it. So, yep, you guys, just showing you guys how. Now, the thing is, for you guys that don't know how to cook either all of the dishes or some of these dishes, you have ample time before Thanksgiving to get them down packed, because what you can do is you can fix maybe one of these items just for with a regular dinner. For instance, you can fix the macaroni and cheese and some barbecue chicken. Try it out before you do it for Thanksgiving. The reason why is because by the time Thanksgiving come around, you'll have it down packed. Because from the time distance of now until then, you probably would have fixed it probably about twice. So all your trial and error time will already be done. So I just basically advise you to just go ahead and try to fix maybe one of these items, incorporate into your regular dishes until Thanksgiving, if you've never fixed these items before. Okay? Alright, so you're going to line your pan like this with this fresh sausage. And I actually recommend that you buy sausage. You have some sausage, for instance, Bob Evans don't have that much grease. I actually recommend that you buy the one that's greasy. It's usually like the off-brand. Tennessee Pride is pretty good, but Bob Evans, I don't really use it. The only reason is because their grease, it's kind of a good thing. They don't have as much grease in their sausage. However, it's a drier sausage. And also, of course, with these dishes, I'm going to tell you the truth, they're not for dieters. Full fat dishes usually taste more seasoned, and they taste more flavorful. So I would recommend with your sausage, do not go lean. I would recommend that you definitely go the route of the full fat sausage. So, but do what you do what's good for you, do what works for you. I'm just telling you what I would do. So that's about it, you guys. I'm at 13 minutes already. Next we're going to after those neck bones and smoked turkey sausages cook a little bit, we're going to add these greens into that pot. Quickly they're going to go down, you'll see. So when you see that many greens, don't panic. You're not overcooking, or you're not cooking too many or anything like that. Trust me, they're going to cook down. I hate that. And then we're going to get Daddy up, because he's not up yet. I was up before everybody, but he's not up yet. And I need him to go get me some disposable pans. Because when you're cooking this much, and when you're cooking from scratch, you're going to want to try to cut corners in some way, shape, or form. And why should you, if you're doing all of this cooking and cleaning and all that, why should you at the end as well have to clean these pans? So they've made it much easier for us, and take advantage of those disposable pans. BJ sell disposable pans 30 in a pack for $6. I did not go to BJ's yesterday, and usually I buy them at the beginning of the month, but I didn't this time, and I regret that. But I will definitely be doing it next month. So thank you guys for looking and viewing and commenting, thumbs up and subscribing, and thank you guys so much. Also, Nene wants to thank you guys for all your comments, and her channel is the ALIJANAY, and you can see the little things that she has hauls for her clothes and stuff like that on there. And many of my ladies have went over there, and I thank you so much for supporting her. I love you guys. Talk to you in a minute. Be blessed.